Okay, so I'm not coming for anyone's business because you are doing what you have to do for the moment in your business, in your life. So that's your business. But I can speak on this particular topic because I used to be the discount girl, the cheaper option, the bang for the buck. So I would get a lot of people that were coming for the next deal. They were just ready to jump on the next deal. And the same way that I gained those people is the same way that I lost them because they were always looking for the next best deal. The reason I'm talking about this tonight is because I've had run ins with a few people, clients, customers that have gotten the best of me. Okay, so story time, y'all. But first, let me give a little disclaimer because let me just do this. This is my story, my platform. I'm not shading anyone. I'm not here to shame anyone. I am sharing my story, my experiences on my platform. That's it. These are things that have happened to me and my business, and this is my story, my side of the story, okay? And that's just that on that. So anyway, I had a friend several years ago. I had a friend that I would do services for. Okay, so first of all, y'all know I'm a hairstylist and a nail tech. Those are the two main things that I do. But I started out doing hair, and later on took up nails. But anyway, back then I did. I was doing services for a friend. I would always do her services, and she would always pay me. It was never an issue. Now I can't remember if I ever discounted her. I don't know, but we were really good friends, so it's no telling what I charged her or whatever. But I know she would pay me. Anyway, there was this one time that she sat in my chair. She needed me to do her hair for the weekend, and we were talking. I know anytime she came, there were also other people in the salon. I had a salon suite, so and I would have customers like I might have like one in the chair, one waiting, and I'm squeezing one in. So we were talking about my price increase, and or maybe she asked me like how much I'm charging or whatever, and I'm like, so I tell her, my sew-ins is this, and I want to say it was like $100. Maybe it was at least $100. I don't know what. I can't remember because like I said, it's several years ago. So she like, I'm not paying you that. I'll pay you 50. So I'm like laughing it off or whatever, but at the same time, yeah, that hurts. But we cool, so it's like whatever, girl. And I'll take the 50. And it's not like she was getting like a full service anyway. But anyway, yeah, that was on me. But anyway, when I got done with the service, she was like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the money. I'm going to the ATM to get the money. And I'm like, okay. So I still got hair to do. I'm still working or whatever. I'm really not worried about it because that's my friend. Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend? So time goes by and she did not come back. Long story short, I have not seen that girl again. And I'm sure it's been at least 8 years. It's been several years. I know that much. So, I mean, I thought we were friends, but yes, I lost a friend over, $50 or whatever. So, I share this story because number one, yeah, I'm still touched by that, and it be more so about the principle. People be like, "Oh, you tripping for that little bit of money," but when we have clients for a long time that become friends because she was a client first, and we became friends. You develop this bond, and so there's a bond there. So and even when it's not a bond and it's just a customer or a client, there's still a level of trust that you have. And yeah, so, but it's more so of the principle, because at the end of the day, you're still running a business. But like I said, I take full accountability for what happened. But I wanted to share because I'm sure it's some more people out there that has been through the same thing. I know I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not. I know somebody done got out on you, but you probably didn't handle it the way that I did. I don't know. Maybe you did, because a lot of times I just let stuff go and I'm just like, okay, well, if that's, there was a $50 lesson or there was a $100 lesson or whatever. That's the way I take it these days, because I'm grown now and ain't nobody got time to be going to jail. Like, I actually got something out here to lose. Like, I got kids, bro. So, that's that. So, thinking back on every money issue that I've ever had with a client or a customer, because there is a difference, I would say that it is my fault. I would say it's 90 to 95% my fault. I invited that behavior into my business. I should have had better boundaries. If I wanted to have a promotion, let me tell you, back in the day, your girl was known for $50 sew-ins. I was known for $50 sew-ins. That was my thing. It started off as a promotion because I was straight out of hair school, just had a baby, and I'm trying to build this business, right? So I'm putting up posters, yard signs. I used to draw on poster boards, $50 sew-ins, $25 quick weaves, okay? No, I did not know my worth. No, I did not know my value. No, I didn't know. And a lot of things they don't even teach you in hair school, especially if you go to one that's not really, I don't know. I just think a lot of them don't get too deep into the business aspect, and that is where a lot of us fall weak. So anyway, I was known as that discount girl back in the day, and I did it for too long. So I think that actually hurt my business. But in the end, on the other side of things, I met a lot of amazing people that I still do to this day. I'm still doing their hair to this day. I'm still doing their nails to this day. Like, them people was really letting me play in their head. Like, it gave me my experience. It helped me sharpen my skills. It helped me build my clientele. Really, it helped me get my name out there. So I have no shame in it. And I have no regrets about it. But like I said, had I did it more strategically, I didn't have a strategy. I didn't have a plan. All I knew was I needed some people in my chair and I needed to make my money. So that's what happened. But I should have had better boundaries. I should have had, if I was going to do a promotion that low, it should have only been for a very short period of time. I should not have done it for like 7 years, because I still have people that would reach out talking about, are you still doing $50 sew-ins? Are you still doing $100 sew-ins? And I'm just like, no. But I should have had stricter limitations. And like I said, I take full accountability for that. That is no excuse for people to do me the way that they do me. But at the same time, I invited that behavior into my business. So I have to respect that. I take accountability for that. I'm grown now and I can say that. So the way I would have, that way I would have had a better grip on my business. I wouldn't have had to deal with the disrespect and the, just the issues that I was faced with, like really slow, dead periods, depending on the season. I would have really, really slow, almost dead seasons, to the point that I would have to pick up another job. And I feel like had I built a better foundation, then I wouldn't have gone through that. But you live and you learn. I had a lot of people that were, because I had raised my prices, then you're going to lose some people when you raise your prices. And I didn't know how to deal with that. And all I know is I need to get this money, because my baby's got to eat. Listen, I got 3 kids talking about what we going to eat tonight. And so I got to make some shake. So that's what I was doing. That's the way that I was looking at it. And you know what else? I was operating in a hustle mentality. So I have learned, and I am so much better now. But I still have my moments, and I think we all do, But that's just a part of a business and being an entrepreneur. So anyway, yeah, honey, the hagglers, the runaways. I had people run out on me before without paying. I had somebody short me my money before, talking about, no, you said it was okay to pay you 80, and I'm like, no, I didn't tell you that. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. I've had so. This is just over the years. Not recently. I haven't had that issue, but I have had people that have ran out on me or shorted me my money. I've even had people steal out of my purse. Like, I might go to the bathroom or I'm not looking and my purse is just out. I got way too much trust in people. And somebody stole $160 out of my purse one time. This is just the type of stuff that I dealt with. And I don't think I'm alone. But I'm just like, I got some stories, honey. I done been through some things. And just imagine that, being a single mom and, coming up short and people playing in your face when, you got to go home and feed your kids. But I'll tell you one thing, God always provided. Like, we never fell short. You know what I'm saying? We might have been delayed, but they was never hungry. It was a few nights that I ate sleep for dinner, but them babies had seconds, okay? They ate and they ate again. But anyway, I've had people write checks and that I couldn't cash. I've had people that would say, "Let me pay you next week," and then that week would turn into another week and another week. And I mean, I trusted people. That was just me. And you know what? That's another thing. Like, people tell me all the time that I was in the wrong profession because I'm not hard enough. I can be hard. I'm just, for one, I didn't want my name to be out there like that. Like, I'm a bad person and I'm a bitch. Because, as a business, all it takes is one person to ruin your name. And I'm always stood on that. Like, I do not want my name just run through the mud like that because of how I reacted to somebody else. So, sorry, that was the hubby coming home. I've had people do, I did their hair for free. I did their nails for free in exchange for a promotion, and they never promoted me. And I'm like, I just spent all that time and product on it, and they didn't send me not one person, didn't even try. I mean, just, I've been through a lot, y'all. I'm telling you, I just think back and I'm just like, wow, I've come a long way. And it still has not stopped me from loving what I do and still trusting people. I still trust people to this day. I still do a promotion here and there, but I'm really getting away from that. And I'm really like, I just took that last one down and I'm like, I am done. Because sometimes it's just the type of people that you attract when you do that. And that's sad because some of the people that I attracted with those promotions are still with me today and they love me and they value my work. But you're always gonna get those stragglers, and you just have to weed out the bad. But like I said, God never failed me, and we always ate. So here we are today, y'all. Story time ain't even started. And so here we are today, and y'all, it has happened again. Like, I had a mishap. Okay? That's what I'm gonna call it. I did not get paid as expected. I did not get paid when services were rendered that day. And the plan was she was supposed to pay me that night. The payment did not come through. And then she said she was going to bring me the payment. And then I didn't hear from her, till the next day. And I ended up getting my payment that night. But still, that mishap, whatever you want to call it, that little incident, it triggered me from what happened like 6, 7, 8 years ago, right? It might have been longer than that, but yeah, it might have been like 10 years ago. I don't know. But anyway, but it triggered me really, really, really bad. And when I tell you it triggered me so bad. I had to, like, I'm trying to call my therapist, like, can you take an appointment right now? I need somebody to talk to, because what am I supposed to do? Because it was starting to bring me out of character, and that's what I didn't want. I don't like that. I don't like that part. I don't like that side of Jen, and we like to keep her in the box. But that's how I was feeling. And I don't like that. And you never know what other people's motives are too, because I'm not just this big bad wolf, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one out here. But anyway, I did not want it to go there. I'm sitting there crying. And I'm like, how do I handle this? Like, I can't believe I let this happen again to me. I can't believe I let someone else play me in my business. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, what do I do? Where did I go wrong? And again, it's just like, where do you draw the line? How do I protect myself from this happening again? Am I gonna take this client again? You know what I'm saying? I gave myself a few days to like sleep on it. I had to sleep on it because, of course, my therapist was not available, and I had to sleep on it. And I get up and I'm still mad, so I'm like, shit, I ain't doing it. And even though I got my money, but still, I'm like, I ain't biting. I'm not doing it no more. Like, I'm really trying to stand on it. But I'm like, at the same time, me being a female and knowing that I can sometimes operate out of emotion, I did not want to be making a decision out of emotion, out of anger. So I was like, Jen, just sleep on it again. So I sleep on it again. I get a message from the girl. I get an apology, and I'm just like, it kind of hit like a little soft spot. So yeah, I be a little baby sometimes, but I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, we're still cool. So I'm keeping her on as a client, and I feel good about it. I don't think it'll ever happen again, but I just think it's just like, where do you draw the line? Because, we see these people day in and day out. We see them every 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you build this bond. They tell you about their life. You tell them about your life. You share things, you share, life experiences, and then, you just become close. But at the same time, give me my money. And that's just what it is, because it's a business. Listen, it's nowhere that you can go and walk out without paying. That's stealing, period. So why do we get faced with stuff like that? Why do people think that, oh, she can get her money tomorrow? It's nowhere that you can walk into a store or walk into a salon and be like, I'll be right back. No, you be right back. Okay, well, you gonna leave your stuff. You gonna leave your merchandise right here. And when you get your money, you come back. So I don't understand why people do that to us. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe it hasn't happened to anyone. I don't know. But I feel like it's at least one person out there that it's happened to. But I'm just saying, I don't get that part. But again, I take full accountability for it. And I guess you just have to be more firm and set those boundaries and get an understanding. Stop being so soft, because soft does not get you paid. Business is business, and that's all it is. We can kiki all day long, but at the end of the day, this is my livelihood, and I expect to be, treated with respect. This is my business. So, but I feel like if I had been more firm and vocal with my policies and procedures, people would not be playing with me, playing in my face like that. And I feel like it all stems from the tone that I set for myself and my business way back in the day. I invited this type of behavior by running those cheap promotions and sales and doing the freebies and the raffles and all of that stuff. I invited that type of crowd into my business. I invited that type of behavior into my business. But like I said, I still get a good group of people, and the good outweighs the bad. But it's just these bads that you have to deal with from time to time, to be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm retiring. Like what? I'm not doing this. Like I'm too old. Listen, I'm 44. And I should not have to be dealing with this. But again, yeah, we're too mature, we're too grown. We should not have to be dealing with this at this age, at any age, in any business. You should not. But like I said, I feel like I invited that type of behavior into my business. I should not have been running the rinky-dink discounts for that long. One time, like a gotcha, to get some people to ring them in, and then that's it. The buck stops here. You don't get that no more. You won't get that sale no more. But that's just, a learning lesson. But like I said, at the same time, I met a whole lot of incredible people that are truly good to me, and they truly value me, my time, and my work. And I am very grateful. I am very grateful to those people, and I'm thankful, and I love that I'm still in the business, and I love it just as the first day when I fell in love with it. So, which is a really funny story of how I got into the industry. Maybe I should tell that. I think I've told it before. I know I've told some people before, but I can say it now. So it's very quick, okay? When I first said I wanted to do hair, my grandma and my mom said that is not a real career. You got to go to college. So I go to college. It didn't work out. I come back home. First of all, I'm homesick. So I come back home, try to go back to college, and that didn't work out. I'm doing hair school. But let me tell you how I got into hair school. Well, I go to bed one night, and I had a dream. And that dream was I was going through my dresser looking for something to wear. Well, everything that I pulled out to wear, every shirt that I had on it said cosmetology. It was a black t-shirt. It was a black t-shirt like this, but written in white letters, it said cosmetology. Every shirt that I pulled out of the dresser, it said cosmetology. And I'm just going, you know how you going through the drawer looking for something to wear. And every shirt, it was a black shirt with white letters. It said cosmetology. I said, I'm going to hair school. And that's what happened. Now, I had some speed bumps along the way. I did not just go and finish and get on my grind. I did not. I went. I didn't like it. I quit. I went back. I quit. I tried another one. I quit. I'm pregnant. Had a baby. I got my baby up here, and listen, it just did not work out. It was too much. I don't like long term, I guess. It's 18 months, and I just couldn't see myself doing 18 months, and I got a child to raise. I need to be making my money now. So I eventually went back and got a license and opened up my first shop, and the rest is history. I got some more stories for that too. That didn't work out. Honey, who opens a shop as soon as they get out of school and didn't have not one client? I did. Dumb. But whatever. Again, a learning experience. Well, I think that's going to be it, y'all. This is it. This is what I wanted to share today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I would love to keep the conversation going. So drop me some comments down in the chat of a time that you got tried. And let's keep it going. This is a safe space for all of us to put it all on the floor. I am all about being booked, busy, and balanced. So let's talk about it. Go ahead and subscribe to my podcast. Share it with a fellow stylist or barber or nail tech or lash tech, what have you, a esthetician. And let's just keep it going. I will see y'all next week. I'm J. Nicole, and this is Closed on Mondays. See ya.